we're celebrating our 73rd Republic Day, and as always, the highlight of Republic Day celebrations remains the parade. It's going to be starting slightly later than what we're used to because it's happening at 10:30 this morning owing to the cold in the national capital. But at this point, what I can tell you about really celebrations is that you can expect military might and cultural diversity that will be displayed as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The ceremony will begin at 10:30 this morning instead of the earlier timing of 10 a.m. to provide better visibility for the parade and the flypast. Meanwhile, to mark the occasion, the Ministry of Defence has organised a series of new and unique events. There will be a grand flypast by 75 aircraft of the Indian Air Force. The BSF women contingent is also gearing up. You'll have the all-women biker team, Seema Bhavani, showcasing their daredevil stunts. So these are just a few highlights that I'm mentioning of today's parade. In view of the pandemic, people are being encouraged to witness the live events online. They're available on the My Government portal. Of course, here on India Today also we'll be getting you non-stop live coverage. The tableau of 12 states and union territories and 9 ministries will be on display, which have been prepared on various themes under the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav.
As India enters the 75th year of independence, the nation celebrates Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav in style. On Rajpath, the world will see India's military might, rich cultural heritage and a blend of the vintage and the latest weapons as the Republic marches on. Republic Day celebrations 2022 began on the 23rd of January this year with Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveiling the hologram of a 28 feet tall statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose at the India Gate canopy. Republic Day 2022 will see a unique blend of the old and the new, tradition and modern. For example, the Centurion tanks, like the one that 2nd Lieutenant Arun Khetrapal commanded in the Battle of Basantar, will find the pride of place on Rajpath on 26 January. The vintage PD-76 tank that played a crucial role in India's victory over Pakistan will also be on Rajpath, along with the main battle tank Arjun Mark I, making the big point about Atmanirbhar Bharat in defense manufacturing. This year, there is tremendous enthusiasm to know about the new uniform of the Indian Army. New disruptive pattern uniform is 70-30 combination of cotton and polyester. It is lightweight, comfortable and dries easily and is said to be suitable for different and diverse weather conditions in India, according to the Army. The elite parachute regiment will be on Rajpath wearing the new uniform. The 6 Army marching contingents will each showcase weapons and uniform over past decades. For example, the Rajput Regiment contingent will march past the saluting dais wearing the Indian Army uniform of the 1950s with the vintage 303 rifles. The Assam Regiment, again with the 303 rifles slung on their shoulders, will march past wearing the uniform of the 1960s. They will be followed by troops of the Jammu and Kashmir Light Infantry with uniforms worn in the 1970s, of course now with the SLRs or self-loading rifles. Republic Day 2022 also makes a big statement about women empowerment in uniformed services. Seema Bhavani's women dispatch riders of the Border Security Force will roar down Rajpath on their motorcycles, inspiring a new generation of young girls. No challenge is too tough for our Seema Bhavanis. From the Navy to the CISF to the SSB, multiple contingents will have women officers as part of the marching contingents. The women motorcycle riders will be followed by 146 Himveers of the Indo-Tibetan Border Police on 33 motorcycles in multiple formations. Due to COVID restrictions this year, the 16 marching contingents and 17 bands will not go all the way up to Red Fort, but the parade will culminate at the Major Dhyan Chand National Stadium. Of course, the 25 tableaus will go all the way to the historic Red Fort. Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's take this across to Shreya Chatterjee. She's joining us live from Delhi with all the updates that you need to know on the parade this year. Shreya, good morning. We just played out a report where we spoke about really what makes this year's Republic Day parade very unique, some of the highlights that people can watch out for. We're all keeping our fingers crossed that the weather doesn't play spoil sport, which is why the celebrations also, which usually happen at around 10 in the morning, has been pushed by about 30 minutes.
Well, absolutely so, Akshita. It's 10:30 today that we will see the 73rd Republic Day celebrations begin at the Rajpath. There are many firsts that the country will be witnessing in this particular parade, as you were also rightly pointing out that there are 21 tableaus that will be displayed today that will be comprising of 9 ministries in 12 states. Now that's as usual, like every other Republic Day celebration, is one of the key things that people look out for. Now, another aspect that is very significant right now is the security arrangements that have been made in the national capital. Given the fact that we've seen there were terror alerts that were also issued ahead of the Republic Day celebrations, every security agency and law enforcement agencies on high alert. There's a counter-drone rogue machinery that's currently underway because the airspace has to be secured. We know that there's a social media monitoring cell that's active to ensure there's no misinformation campaign. And on the ground, you can see the kind of security measures that is there. All the periphery areas leading to Rajpath has been secured off. No vehicle without a labeled pass or no person without a pass is being allowed. There are frisking points at every single zone before any vehicle or any person reaches Rajpath or even enters the periphery of Rajpath for that matter. You can see that every single vehicle is almost being stopped by the Delhi police before allowing. So that's the kind of security measure that's currently under way before we head on to experience the Republic Day parade that will begin at 10:30 a.m.
So massive security arrangements there in the national capital. This is a parade, while it's going to be as grand as every other year, is happening amid a pandemic. So there is, of course, much lesser number of spectators that are expected to gather there for the Republic Day parade. Nevertheless, security officials not leaving anything to chance. Every vehicle there being screened, as Shreya just showed us. Shreya, stay on with us.